欢迎跟我学中文。
今天我们讨论 the three functions of le. Le is often considered just a marker of past tense. This is quite a misunderstanding for three reasons. 1. Le can be associated with events that happen in any point of time, past, present, and future. 2. Le can tag action words, description words, phrases, and sentences, not just verbs. 3. Le is not always used when talking about events in the past. This speaks to the fact that Chinese does not have tenses. So what does it do? Le essentially denotes the occurrence of an event. It can tell you that at one point in time in the past what happened, or flag something that is just emerged at present time, or to reference a point in time ahead of us so we can say that once we get to this point or past this point, what will happen. So when do we use which one? 3 typical scenarios. Number 1, when you want to inform someone what happened at one point in time in the past. It could be about something you did, something someone did, something happened concerning some incident, and so on. The main purpose is to tell people something they did not know. So it's usually the start or in the middle of a conversation. For example, 我上周买了辆新车. I bought a new car last week. 他今天好了很多. He's much better today. 她有了个新男友. She's got a new boyfriend. So basically about starting a conversation, updating people about mutual friends, all about offering information that the other person did not know. We mentioned that le is not always used for past events. These are largely the only scenarios where le is used for past events. There may be follow-up questions such as 花了多少钱? How much did it cost you? 他病了多长时间? How long has he been sick? 你说谁有了个新男友? Who did you say has got a new boyfriend? There are 2 action words in here. Only this one is about telling news. So you only tag this one with le. Then you might answer 10万, 3天, which is short for saying 花了10万, 病了3天, again giving new information. For this use, le just tags right behind an action word or a descriptive word. This is the closest to le being a marker of past tense. So that's the first function. Function number 2 is for scenarios where you need to reference an event that is ahead of us, so you can say what may happen when we get there. For example, 我吃了饭就来. I'll be there after I had my meal. I'll be there after my meal. 明天我看了就给你电话. I'll call you tomorrow after I read it. 这事她知道了会很开心. She'll be very happy once she knows about this. So we can say you flag these events with le and say once they happen, you are going to do something or something happens. So I call them future past scenarios. Again, they're usually part of a conversation and have question forms. 吃了吗? Have you eaten? This is a well-known greeting line among friends and neighbors with whom you interact frequently. 你看了吗? Have you read it? 这事她知道了吗? Has she got the news about this yet? Has she been informed of this yet? So flagging a point in time and ask people if they're there yet. You can also reference something hypothetical. For example, 这不行, 出了问题谁负责? This is a no-go. Who's going to carry the blame if something goes wrong? We learned 出问题 in episode 16, remember? 钱多了也不是件好事儿. Having lots of money is not good either. Not something I agree, but this is a good example. So you're flagging something that is not factual. You flag them to make comments about their eventuality for the sake of commenting. For these used similarly, le just tags right behind an action word, descriptive word, or phrases. That's function number 2. Function number 3 is for scenarios where you want to share your observation, thoughts, sentiment in relation to the onset of a situation or change of state of being. For this use, 了 is always at the end of the whole description of your observation, thought, or sentiment. For example, 他今年60了 He's 60 this year. 冬天快到了 Winter is coming. 我爸病了，我该去看看他了。My dad's sick. I should go see him. Apparently they don't live together. 大家开始盯着我们了。People are starting to stare. 不许玩了。No more playing. 我把足球踢到你家后院了。I kicked my soccer ball into your backyard. We can see we use 了 to flag the whole description. We flag them to point out a new state of being, turn of event and a sentiment, a situation, a new state of order, another situation, and so on. It's quite like saying, guess what? We're here, at the point of something, look. So I call these newsflash scenarios. And that's the 3 major functions of 了. 了 also appears in set wrappers such as these, double uses in the sentence, and often causes headaches as a tag when being compared to the de tag. We'll discuss them further in the near future. Next up, 4 functions of de.
If you find this content useful, please like this video to support my channel. 多谢各位的陪伴，我们下次见。